What is going on, guys? It is Wraith. I am back once again. We got Carlos for Badass Reviews. We're going to go through the JOYTOY Warhammer stuff that's going on for this week. And we're going to talk about the news, or Carlos, not news, that happened this past week. We didn't get anything from JOYTOY Warhammer. But that's okay, because guess what we do here on THAD? We create our own news. So we're going to talk about some stuff I created, as well as some other stuff. I have two things on the board to talk about you guys tonight with. If you've been following me on Instagram or on my YouTube channel, you kind of know already what we're going to be talking about. The other big thing that happened today, which was supposed to happen yesterday, Carlos, was Space King 5 dropped.
Yes.
Now, Space King 5 was supposed to be yesterday at... Well, it was supposed to be yesterday at some point, but it didn't because they had some issues. Now, we've been waiting for Space King 5 for, I think, almost 9 months. It came out, the last one came out in the beginning of December. Space King 4 didn't do super great. It was based on the Bassin or Rankic. You remember the claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer that we had for years? So that's what it was based on. I grew up with a lot of people that in my age bracket, maybe even a little bit younger than me, grew up with it. But I think it went over the heads of a lot of younger fans. So they came out with this one. I just finished watching it a little while ago. It came out at 2 o'clock today. I just watched it today. I finished a reaction video. That will go up later tomorrow morning, like 2 o'clock. But that's going to be up. So, Carlos, how was your week, dude?
Busy, man. Like really busy week. But good. I mean, good. No news. No new JOYTOY. Actually, I don't know what's going on with my packages, dude. Like, they're not. Like, I don't know if they're piling them like in customs or what. But man, I have tons of action figures coming from LTK, and I don't know where they're piled them. Like, because they're not in my house.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I have some JOYTOY. I actually got what I get from LTK this past week. You got these already, Earl, right? These are the
No.
Oh, you didn't get these?
No, they're not here yet.
Yeah, I got these two, but I'm still waiting on my Contemptor Raven Guard Dreadnought, and why that's important is once I get that, I can actually open up and do a massive review on my like 30 Raven Guard figures, dude. So I'm waiting on the Contemptor Dreadnought. I have this Raven Guard necklace I bought. Well, you can't see it here, but I got this Raven Guard necklace from STARFORGED. I got Purity seals. I got chapter seals. I got tons of stuff for the Raven Guard. I'm waiting on that Contemptor Dreadnought. You didn't order the Contemptor Dreadnought for Raven Guard, right?
Not at all. Like,
okay.
No. I'm just waiting on that Salamander Terminator, and I just ordered one of them because I wasn't too like hype about them, to be honest with you.
Sure.
But I'm still waiting on Sevatar. I'm waiting on the other Terminator.
Oh, same on, yeah, same for me.
Yeah, the other Terminator from the same faction, and it's so weird. It's like, I don't know what's going on, man.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but we were gonna make our own news tonight because they didn't come out with anything. We'll talk a little bit what they announced. It was like a mech thing, which I don't collect. It's the 1/25th scale. I know you don't collect them. They're JOYTOY mechs right now. I have one, and that's it. I just wanted to get it just to see what it was like. But let's say hello to the chat. So I don't know if he's still here, but I want to say hello to Sonny's. Raptors would be an instant buy for me. That's kind of a tip into what we're going to be talking about tonight. And then we also got Failing Upwards. What's going on, dude? And then we got Celestial Wolf. Good morning, or good evening, everyone. I jumped the gun. I thought that was Pickle for a second there. And then you want to say hello to this one?
Andy the Collector. What's up?
Very good. And also, what is your word of the day, Carlos?
Since we don't have any news, it's gonna be empty.
Empty. Okay. All right, we got some empty promises out there. So, by the way, I'm wearing my Space King t-shirt tonight. That t-shirt's in the washer. Tonight we're doing Space King. If you guys want after this one, make sure you check out my Space King 5 reaction video.
From the realm.
Oh, yeah, dude. We're representing some different stuff tonight. We'll be back with Thad shirts next week. Don't worry. And we're going to have during our 100th episode, we'll put up a discount code if you guys want to pick up any of the ToyHammer After Dark merch that we have, as well as some personal merch from some of the other people like you. You have, I'm going to put your hat up there for availability if people are interested in it. So, who else do we get? Who else? Oh, this is a new one. So, Dorfer, AI viewers, Peaky. We're gonna kill this one though. Actually, Mr. OP, you're one of the mods failing upwards. If you can. Oh, actually, what is this? This is on This is on Twitch. Don't even worry about that one. Not a big deal. And then we get Jen Lucky Sprinkles. I gotta get this hotkey, Jen. But when we get to Legions Con, we're going to say hello. I'm going to take a picture of you. I'm going to take a graphic, turning you into a pony or a unicorn. So I don't have to press that button. I can just press a button and the animation plays. So what's going on, Chad? And then we get Mr. OP. I haven't seen you for a while. What's up, brother? Making comeback. Hi. Dude, I hope everybody's been good. God bless. I miss the community. Time to start collecting again. Don't worry about it, dude. You can come back. I know some stuff's been going on, but don't worry about it. We do Space Marine 2, and we started doing Dark Tide this week. So I don't know if you play Dark Tide.
Ocean Pacific.
There we go. There we go. And then we got Jocko Beans. He was on with me last night.
What's up, man?
We played some Dark Tide last night. I'm getting addicted to that game. Addicted to the game.
Like it a lot?
Oh, dude, it's a lot of fun, especially the Arbites, which kind of plays into what I made, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But you want to say hello to this one?
James Studios, Samurio.
And I think... Oh, don't worry about... Ignore that Vox chat message. It's going to probably go through. That has to do with my Vox chat that is I enabled for our streams, our live streams, gaming streams, and our unboxings. That is going to be integrated into ToyHammer After Dark in the future. And if you guys are interested in checking it out, just jump on one of my live streams and you'll see exactly what the Vox chat is, and it'll be integrated here. So, John Lakers Prickles, yes, that would be awesome. Honor my Scottish heritage and make me a unicorn. You got it. We'll put some wings on it. We'll make you like Swiftwind. We'll do unicorn and a Pegasus. What do you think about that, Carlos?
I would say a unicorn, like the one in the movie, the Dead Unicorn.
Oh, very cool, very good. So I want to jump right into our subject tonight. So this is going to be. So this one we're going to look at first is, where are we? Here it is. All right, so JOYTOY came out with some news this week. I can't access the JOYTOY website, by the way. It's down. I don't know if anybody else is having that issue. But they came... Yeah, if you can check it out, let me know. So they came out with this. So they have a mech line, and I bought one of them. They're 1/25th scale. You've gotten some of them in the past, Carlos, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
The little ones, yeah. I mean, they're really cool. Don't make me wrong. They're really
cool. Sure.
But I believe they're too small for my taste.
Yeah. I like the 1/18th scale. I think it's perfect. Like, I would collect a G.I. Joe when I was younger. I like the smaller scale. When we get to 1/25th, I think that's too small for me in my mind. But the reason why I'm highlighting this is they came out with some hangers for their, like, diorama, essentially. Like, diorama displays for their mechs. Now, one thing that they do is they have all different ones, and they all combine into different hangers, right? So, my question to the community was, hey, there is Warhammer tabletop terrain that's out, okay? Now, my thing would be, I love making dioramas. I love, like, taking pictures with that stuff. I like making videos. We'll see in the future one that I'm making. That's what I would like to see. So my question, Carlos, is would you be interested in that? Is that something you would be interested in if they came out with some official Warhammer diorama stuff?
That would be great, especially like battleground and stuff like that. So you can display like something like, I would say, like those like um church like ruins that they have, like those, the temples and stuff like that. Those may look really, really, really sick. Like,
Yeah,
especially for
exactly.
the display options, because if you have something that you can make like out of like, maybe like two-story building, so you can put some space marines on the top and you can put some on the bottom, like just pretty much like that.
Exactly. So this is Nakamund. So this is what currently they have for one of the I picked. They have a lot of different terrain for Warhammer miniatures and tabletop that you can get, but I wanted to pick one which we could stylize into a diorama, right? Something that would be interesting from a diorama perspective. This was the one that I picked. There's a lot of other ones, so we're going to look at essentially what it would look like, in my opinion, if we got a JOYTOY version of it. So this is what I came up with. Now, the one thing also on these pictures is that these are not AI. So what I actually wound up, other than the setup itself, the actual figures are not AI. Those are real figures that were pictures of, and I fit them in, and I made sure that they fit from
scale them.
Yeah, and I scaled them to make sure, okay? So I even stuck Lamarchi's up in the top. You see him flying with his jump pack there for you.
You were thinking on me on that one.
Absolutely, and we got our entire Blood Angels in here. So my thing is I would pick this up in a heartbeat if they came out with something, right? Maybe testing the waters, right? They can test the waters or something. It doesn't have to be this one, but I would love to see JOYTOY come out with this, even if it was a grayscale and we could paint it ourselves in the upper scale. But I would love to see a fully painted version of this. So what do you think from your perspective, Carlos?
Yeah.
Would this be something you're interested in?
I think it would be a great idea from the, like, not just from the collector perspective, but from the company perspective. It's gonna be money, right? Like, and I believe if they make that in like big quantities, it's gonna come out like really cheap, because I mean JOYTOY is still, even they're like 118 action figures, to me they're not like that expensive, to be honest. And like, we've seen the vehicles, we've seen like some other big characters that we got already on the past, and they're not that expensive, and this is gonna be pretty much like a piece of plastic painted.
Correct.
It's not gonna be nothing like super.
We've seen Imperial Knights, dude. Imperial Knights, $800, between $500 to $800, right? We've seen those.
And the Imperial Knight is super detailed. Like, it's all the articulation, all the moving parts, the lighting features and stuff like that. This is kind of like just like a big chunk of plastic wall. And if you make this, let's say, something like this size, I will say if you divide that like in 4, then you can actually build, or if you want the option just to get one for your display, I will say that will be more than welcome in the community.
Exactly. I think this would be awesome. It would help with displaying your figures. I like having other things. I like having extensions to do things with my figures, right? With my collection, which is why I made that massive diorama display. I'm doing some other things with that as well. But this one is really cool. Quote from, or comment from Failing Upwards: I've been making my own basic stuff for dioramas lately. You'll see it sort of in my community post tonight, but I would love to buy some stuff from JOYTOY. Essentially, exactly. So this is my first shot of it, so I want to show you another one that I made. Let's do this one. And so this is another one, a little bit of a different shot, so that you can see a little bit different. We got some other figures in there for...
says, those may make good arming base for baseline humans for JOYTOY, like the Scions and the Karskins. So the tech looks too sophisticated for 40K, LOL. Well, yeah, you're right. But at the same time, it would be great to have some dioramas like this too.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I think that again, we got a couple other figures flying around here. Again, this is for scale, to see kind of like what overall your guys' view on something like this is. I think that it's, I know, Andy, more Blood Angels. You can tell who made this one. It was originally Space Marine Ultramarines on here, and some Chaos Black Legion that they were fighting. But I think this is cool. I think this would be something that I hope that JOYTOY dips their feet into. I know that they're kind of concentrating on the Space Marines, and we want to see some more Xenos races, but this was just a fun idea, especially because they came out with those that mech diorama stuff. So overall, would you like to see something like this in the future from JOYTOY?
Yeah, I think it will be great if they don't make like just one big chunk piece. Like if they divide that you can have the option to buy like multiples and build your own, like kind of like, you know, like modular, that you can actually build your own. That would be more than welcome.
Oh, dude, yeah. Absolutely. And this comes in different part. It will come in different parts. You can move it around. It wouldn't be static in one spot. So you can like move it all around, essentially just like how it comes from the miniature version. By the way, really quick.
Give me a cardboard so I can make like the floor looks like that. I'll swear.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, dude. There's a lot of, again, there's it's just a suggestion. I want to see kind of what it will look in scale with the figures. I think it could work. I think it would be something that would be very interesting in the future, because we haven't gotten our big thing from JOYTOY this year. I assume that we're going to get this probably around maybe Black Friday or right around Halloween, something like that.
Yeah.
Neo, how's everyone doing? Where's our fires? Actually, that's perfect. Segue into it. Unfortunately, Blake is not going to be with us tonight. He has some work duties, as you guys, I'm sure, all know that stuff. So Blake is not going to be on the show, but he is with us in heart. He is representing the Ultramarines for everybody else on the show. I'm not going to be representing them.
His space is empty.
Yes, exactly. So,
word of the day.
Yeah, oh, there you go. There we go. Right into the word of the day. All right, so that is the diorama that I have put together for the show to look at really quickly. Just kind of like a little like tidbit to see what the community thinks on that. Celestial Wolf, speaking of terrain, I found a customizer who does terrain. I've commissioned him to do a Golden Throne diorama for Big E and the Custodies. Oh, Celestial Wolf, give me his name, because what I want to do is if JOYTOY isn't going to do this, which I doubt they're going to, but maybe if we pointed to this, but I want to find someone who prints up the terrain and upscale it. I thought I had someone. I'm not sure what he's doing, but I would love to upscale, 3D print up some terrain for the miniatures. So if you guys know anybody, send them my way. I'd be definitely interested in doing something like that.
Yeah, it's really hard to actually, like, I have a friend that he does like actually printing stuff. He printed one for me, but it was still too small. And I use it as perspective when I take like my photo shots, but I mean it still works.
Sure. All right, so the other thing that I want to share with you guys tonight, let me go over to this, is going to be the thumbnail of the show. All right, so let me share this one, and this is the Imperial Agents Execution Squad. So the reason why I made this specifically was because I have been playing Darktide. Now in Darktide, they have you can play essentially the Arbites. Okay, so now what I did was I took the miniature versions of these, and we'll show this afterwards so you guys can get a comparison. But these are JOYTOY versions, just like we did in the past, of what we were seeing with the orcs and some of those things. This is the Execution Squad. So this is for the Imperial Agents. These are human scale figures. Vox reviews based on the Toy Vox reviews. I thought the Vox was saying that. Based on Chaos has STLs you'll need to print yourself. JT's current license doesn't allow dioramas. Ooh, so that's why they haven't done dioramas. Interesting. Wow, GW has blocked 3 attempts. That sucks, dude. I did not know that. So, all right. So, well, I'm gonna look forward to some. I'm gonna try to get someone to 3D print up the regular scale diorama pieces and see what we got. So RoboCop is an Arbites Dreadnought. Yes. Andy, can you do me a favor in the chat really quick? Who was it? Dan Abernett, who essentially came up with the idea of the Execution Squad and the Arbites, and he kind of molded that after Judge Dredd. Is that the way that it happened or something like that? I remember hearing a story about that. So you can comment and let me know. Then from Failing Upwards, dude, I've been saying we need Arbites JOYTOY for a year. I would buy so many. Well, Failing, you are here correct tonight because we're going to talk about these. So, Carlos, I'm going to shut up for a little while. What do you think about these figures? What is your first impressions?
Man, they look fantastic. I mean, if we get something like that, and they kind of like nail it, I will be all in.
Yeah,
because, first of all, that's one of my favorite combination of colors, like the blacks and the reds and stuff like that. I mean, I would love to have something like that.
Yeah, and just like Andy is saying, I believe it was, so Dan Abernett is essentially the main book writer and lore writer of Warhammer 40K. He's written so many books. He's the godfather of essentially creating the lore alongside with Games Workshop for Warhammer. And again, he did come up with the Arbites, the Execution Squad. He came up with the look of these guys, and if you look closely, especially the shoulder, that is very reminiscent of Judge Dredd.
Yeah, they look exactly like him.
Exactly. So we got a whole bunch of different well, I'll call them Execution Squad, the Imperial Agents, the Arbites. They have a whole bunch of different ones, so I want to go into each one of these with you right now to see what your guys, essentially a really closer look at each one. So the first one we're going to start with is this guy here. Now this is the Castigator. Okay, so these are handcuffs that he is holding in his hand, and he also has a shock stick. So this is what they use for crowd control, as well as he has a very questionable mask on. So yeah, he is he reminds me a little bit of the dude from Pulp Fiction. So
exactly, and man,
exactly, that's
weapon with the shackles and that mask.
I know it looks a little BDSM-ish. So, but this guy, he's pretty cool. Again, he is the I mean, he's carrying the the handcuffs for them as well as a shock stick. Would this be something? Would you pick this figure up? If we came out, they came out with all those Execution Squad. I'm sure you wouldn't pick them all up, but would this be one of the ones you would be looking at, or maybe not?
Yeah, I mean, I will. I mean, I kind of like that style. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, and it's hilarious at the same time. So I will buy this one for sure.
Oh, Jacobeans. Abernett was a writer for the Dredd comics before he signed on with GW, which makes sense. Yeah. See, coming all full circle there. All right, so that makes sense. Deputy Gimpus, especially, yes. I think this would be a cool figure. All right, so next one. So that's the Castigator. Next one, this guy, he is carrying, so this is their medic of their group. Okay, so this is a suitcase, and essentially in there, they have their medical supplies. Each of the units for the miniatures will generally have a medic. So this is the medic of the group. It looks a little funky here at the end, but this is supposed to be a case. And he's got his... essentially another shock type of stick as well. Correct. So would this be a figure that you'd be interested in?
That one looks cool. That one looks cool.
Yeah, especially again, he would have, in my opinion, this bag would open. We have a little opening here on it. It would flip open. You could put some stuff in there. So that is our Chirurgon. So that is kind of our medic of the group. All right, so next one, this is a star. This would be our Cyber Mastiff. Now, what do you think about this one, Carlos?
That one is the one.
Yeah. Again, we haven't gotten any animals like. Oh, wait. Actually, that's not true.
Yeah, we have the Juggernaut. Remember?
We do, and we also got the Age of Sigmar JOYTOY figures. They gave us that one with the hawk, right? So we did get. Yeah. So they have had a hawk one. So. Has anyone listened to the Adeptus Ridiculous on the black Pants Legion. I have not. I know what Adeptus Ridiculous is. So, yes, the puppy of the group. This is the Cyber Mastiff. This is an important one because in Darktide, when you play the Arbites, you essentially get a dog. And in that game, Carlos, it just goes after things and rips them apart. You'll like be fighting one dude and some guys are trying to sneak up on you, and next thing you know, your Cyber Mastiff has taken them out. So I think this would be awesome, dude. I think that would come out great, and I think that this would be a great step into doing other than human scale figure, something a little bit different. We got the Tyranids. I think this would be awesome. Would this be a buy for you, Carlos?
Oh yeah, that's 100%. Multiples.
I think we got some dog fans also, so I think this would be a very cool figure to have. Maybe have a articulated jaw on the figure too, but this would be definitely something interesting to have. All right, so that is our Cyber Mastiff. So this is a shotgun that he's wielding. This is our, oh no, this is the grenade launcher. This is Adeptus Arbites Gunner, and this is with the grenade launcher. Kind of a standard trooper, but this gives us an idea that we would have some other army builders outside of the the GIMP and the medic. We have some more when we're going through these, but what do you think about this one, Carlos?
I like that one the best. Like out of all the ones you showed me, this is the one I like the most.
Oh,
so,
cool. Okay, so
yeah.
we're gonna put a check on the Arbites Gunner with grenade launcher, correct?
Yeah, totally.
All right, cool. Jen Lucky Sprinkles. Oh man, I have to get that puppy. Cyber Mastiff would be amazing, dude. The thumbnail for Adeptus Ridiculous episode in the Arbites is so funny. You need to see it. LOL. I'll check it out after this. Or Jocko, do me a favor in our Discord, throw the link in the Warhammer 40K chat. Or I think we have a lore thing. By the way, guys, if you want to be part of our Discord, all you gotta do is follow me here, follow me on Instagram, message me on Instagram or Discord, and I'll give you the invite. We do all of our gaming through there. So, all right, that is the Arbites Gunner with the grenade launcher. So next one is going to be, here's another Arbites Gunner. This is with the heavy stubber. So this is, you can see the box mag underneath the gun itself. So this would be a heavy gunner. What do you think about this one, Carlos?
It's pretty similar to the other one, just different weapon. I would like that. I mean, I like the helmet. It looks like a knight.
Correct. Yeah, that's one of the define. It looks very similar if you think about it to the Sisters, right? The Sisters have a very similar type of style.
Yeah, you're right.
Correct. All right. So that is the Arbites Gunner with heavy stubber. I think this is pretty cool. Again, you're gonna see with the pack of these, they have some different army builders in there. So that's the Arbites with the heavy stubber. All right, next one. This is an interesting one. First looking at this, what do you think kind of gun this is? What do you think this is?
Oh man, that looks like a torch.
Correct. Right? Looks like a flamer or an incinerator, right? No, it's a Weber. It shoots webs. It shoots out nets. So that, remember, these are crowd control specialists. They're going in. They're attempting not to kill the entire crowd, but they're trying to. Which is why you have the guy with the handcuffs, right? Correct. And so this is a net gun essentially. Wow. So they're shooting a net gun. And so in Darktide, actually, one of the guys that I hate is a netter. An NPC comes out and he'll net you with an electrified net, and you'll be like stuck. And you need your friends to help you. So, what do you think about this one?
I like it. I really like it. I like the fact that he has like half helmet off. It's kind of like give him more character.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this one's a cool one. All right, next one. So this is the dog handler. Right, so this has he would come with essentially like a leash, maybe have it a little more articulated. He also comes with a bolter pistol. So this is the Arbites Leash Master. So I guess he would probably come with a Mastiff in a 2-pack.
Yeah, he may come with the dog. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Because this one goes with it. So you already said you're in on the Mastiff. Would you be in on the Leash Master?
Fine by, yeah.
All right, cool. So the Leash Master, so we got at least 2, well 3 with the Mastiff, the grenade launcher guy, as well as our Leash Master here. All right, so this next one, this one is called a Malaktor. So this dude, I'm not sure exactly what he does, but it looks like he's kind of like their point man for their team. He's also using, I believe, kind of an area to see kind of. Remember on Aliens movie, you could see they would do the thing and they would get the different pings where people were. I believe that's what he's doing here.
What is that weapon?
I don't know if that's either some type of syringe gun or something. I believe maybe it's some type of syringe gun on there. So that would be interesting. Are all these based on minifigures? Yes, Celestial Wolf. I'll show you the minifigures here in a second so you can take a look and kind of get an idea of what we're talking about. But again, yeah, these are all based on minifigures. What do you think about this one, Carlos?
I love this one. I think this is my favorite one.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
interesting.
Because of the mask.
Very cool.
I think I like this one the best.
I think it's definitely a pokey gun. I think it's something to inject people with. So, Jackal Beans, I'm gonna get ya. Mwahaha, Trapper and Darkton. I hate the Trapper, Jocko. I keep getting nailed by him. I dodged him last night though. I was so happy on the stream. Wolf, yes. I think it's an Auspex. That's what it is. It's an Auspex. That's what he's holding. It's an Auspex transmitter. So,
okay.
Andy, what is that weapon he's holding, by the way? Is that a injector of some sort? That's what I'm thinking. And then we got Gabcast in here. What's going on, Gabcast? Thank you for joining us tonight. We're just going over what we think what the JOYTOY figures would look like if we got the Exodar squad from the Imperial RBDs. So, all right. So that is that one. This one is going to be our marksman. Okay. So this is a marksman rifle. So again, another army builder. The marksman here has a drum mag underneath his rifle. I would assume that he can throw in different type of ammunition in here, either maybe some syringe, drug rounds or stuff like that. So, what do you think about? Yeah, what do you think about the marksman, Carlos?
I like that one. I like the rifle.
It's pretty cool.
With the purity seal.
Yeah, oh, that's cool. And JOYTOY has done that in the past, so
yeah.
So I think they could do that. And I'm not sure if that is okay. Adam Hobby is hello, been a while. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming back, dude. I think that's a needle or syringe gun. That's what I'm thinking, Jocko, on that last one that we were looking at. This dude right here. I think it's a needle or syringe gun. So, all right. So that is our marksman. Next one is going to be. This is the leader of the group. I forgot him, and then Jocko reminded me, and I put him back. I put him on here. So this right here is our Proctor Exaction. So what he's holding is essentially a loudspeaker system that floats. So as they're going through different areas and they're clearing different streets, this is the guy who's talking into the loudspeaker. Scum, get back, or
die.
Folks, move back. I don't think that they're very nice, but essentially, so that's what he also has I believe that's a shotgun or a shot bolter that he's also wielding as well. So that'd be an interesting weapon.
Looks really, really cool.
That's what I'm saying. So do you like this one? This would be the leader of the group.
I love it. I think that's my favorite so far.
Oh, very cool. And this again, it's a floating piece. So essentially, and JOYTOY can do this pretty easily.
Like with a wire, you know?
Absolutely. So it'll be attached to his arm. So again, this is essentially our leader of the group. So I forgot the exact name. The Hive Scum in the game use them correct. Uphold the Lex. The Lex is the Lex. All right. So that is our leader.
They're gonna put that like with a flying stand or something like that because it's gonna be too heavy for him to carry as an action figure.
Correct. A flying stand will work perfect with this one. We can stick this on a flying stand. But that one looks very cool. Next one is going to be... This is our Revelatum. So he has a bolter pistol as well as there's two sides to that shoots out, and he's getting information from either the other teams or maybe his marksman on what's going on, or they're looking for a particular target, and that information is coming up on that data pad essentially. So so that one's cool. So what do you think about this one? So this one actually, I have the mask of this in Dark Tide. They just came out with the Imperial agents, and one of the things was you get like transmog pieces in the game. I picked up the mask for this. So what do you think about this look, Carlos?
I like that one. It looks really, really cool.
Yeah, I think this one looks cool. I definitely would add this one to my collection. Doesn't have a top helm on, but you gotta, it looks like with these execators, you gotta pick between a lower portion or a top portion, but I think this is just really cool. Exactly. All right, so this is my favorite. This is what I play in Darktide. I love the shield. I love the shock mace. So this is my favorite. I love the riot shield in the game. When you have it pushed up, you can see through it. So as I'm gaming, you guys can see through a little bit. It looks very realistic. It's awesome. I've played paintball and airsoft with the riot shield that I have. So it's very fun and very cool. And this is our subductor. So I love this figure. I think this is my favorite of the bunch. What do you think about this one, Carlos?
Oh, this one looks really cool as well.
By the way, guys, in the chat, when we get to the end, let me know which one your favorite is of all the ones that were shown, because there's a lot that I created. So that's the guy with the list of names and faces, the warrant guy, the data pad. Correct. That last guy that we were looking at here. Essentially, this is his data pad. He has all the information on the dudes that they're looking for as the Lex is going into the disgusting areas within the Hive cities. All right, so this is our next one. This is another trooper. This is our Vigilant, and so he has a bolter shotgun with him. So another army builder, shotgun. What do you think about this one, Carlos?
I love it.
You like this one as well? Another army builder.
Yeah.
So far, he's my favorite. Very cool. Which one? Which one, Andy? Tell me the name of the guy. So again, this looks really cool. I like this one. I really like how this one came out. So, all right. So next one is, this is our Vox signifier. So he's their communications guy. Correct. So again, a bolter in his, he's holding a bolter that he has with him also, and he has the Vox system you can see attached to his lower mouth as well. What do you think about this one, Carlos?
I like it. I really like it.
I think that the proportions on these bodies, I tried to base this on the new ones that we just got with shoot, I'm forgetting the name of them. The Cadian figures we just got. What were they called?
Those are the, oh man,
I'm losing it. That's what happens.
I was just checking them.
I know, dude. I know. The Kasrkin. I based these on the Kasrkin scale. So not the figures of the Cadian troops that we got. I tried to upscale these with longer limbs and stuff like that. Vigilant is my favorite. Oh, very cool, Celestial Wolf. Okay. What's up, Mr. Primarch Lone? We got Trader Lone in the house. What's going on, dude? The Riot Shield. A Riot Shield guy. Yeah, Andy. You and me. You and me. All right, so this is the Vox signifier. We got our communications expert. All right, and this is the Execution Squad. So this is the miniatures. This is what the box of them looks like, right? So to give you an idea, these are the miniatures of the Execution Squad. Now, there are some extra ones I created here compared to, because I based this on a previous iteration of the Execution Squad that Games Workshop came out. I think it was around 2012, and this is the updated one. I think this came out in 2018, 2019, maybe 2020. So these are the miniatures. So seeing the miniatures, right? Seeing the miniatures and seeing the JOYTOY scale figures, how good do you think? How true to a JOYTOY scale do you think I got, Carlos?
Oh, perfect.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Chat,
I just hope if they make them, they actually put all those highlights on the armor. Like,
oh, God. I know. Dude, all the paint, right? That's like V1 figures, right? That's what I was hoping. I'm not taking... Look, man, if I'm making them with all the paint. All the paint. Jacobeans, the Arbites were created by Malcador the Sigillite. He's the father of the Assassins, the Arbites, and the Grey Knights. Malcador Lawgiver. Correct? That is correct. Malcador was the man. So this is, again, this is the JOYTOY. I mean, this would be the miniature versions of them. I think I did a pretty good job bringing them over to JOYTOY scale. Maybe a little, maybe 95%. I could have done a little bit better on some pieces, but overall, I think this would be a pretty good example of a miniature of this brought to the JOYTOY scale. So overall, and this is how they look in, this is the Kill Team box set that they came out with. This is, again, the miniatures version. So overall, what do you think about this set, Carlos?
That would be great. I mean, I think if we have maybe like 2 sets, or maybe divided like in 3 boxes or so.
Correct.
Let me see how many we have. We have 4. Let me see. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we can split them on 3 packs.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think that they'd have to offer the Mastiff by himself, because I think people would like to have a bunch, either 2, 3, or 4 of the Mastiffs. So I think that would be an easy one to pull. Pickle D, there you are. Morning, guys. Pickle D, your boy. Blake is not on tonight. He has some work duty, but I want to say hello, Pickle D, and thank you for joining us. By the way, I'll see you at Legions Con, so that'll be fun. You're going to Legions Con, I believe, right? Blake said that, so.
Yeah.
All right, so that is our Imperial Agents Execution Squad. Overall, let me know in the chat what you think. Would this be something you guys would be interested in? Do you think that these are pretty close to the miniatures that are right here? Right? Do you guys think that they're a pretty good example of what we could possibly get? Again, these are professionally painted miniatures. I know that they look amazing. The JOYTOY figures have to come back a little bit, but I think that they're pretty cool. So that is our Execution Squad. But I didn't want to leave you guys with nothing, because I like doing this. So I've been working on a couple more. One big one that I'm actually going to, I think I'm going to do a YouTube video on. And then we'll do a ToyHammer After Dark on. But Blake is sadly lying. I will not be there. That is okay, Pickle D. That's okay. You'll be there with us in spirit, dude. Failing Upwards, if they came out and look exactly like that, I would be extremely happy. Thank you, Failing. Thank you. All right, so this is the other, well, here's another shot of our Execution Squad, a little bit closer, right? I love the dude with the shield. I love him.
Yeah,
I think he's awesome. All right, so like I said, I didn't want to leave you guys with nothing. I'm making more of these because I want to see, I'm very interested to see what else we could get, because the library of miniatures is like never ending. Like, you think G.I. Joe or He-Man or Master of the Universe He-Man has a large like backlog, dude. Miniatures for Warhammer, there's no end to them. All right, so I love the Imperial Agents and I love Inquisitors. Okay, so Inquisitor Greyfax, huge in the lore. I would love to see Inquisitors come out from JOYTOY, and this is a good example of it, to me, what Greyfax would look like as a full JOYTOY figure. What do you think about this one, Carlos?
Beautiful.
Yeah, right? I think this looks really cool. She's even got her high heels. She's got her she's got her joints there and her legs. Yeah, I think that she's got
fantastic.
I think this would be awesome. This is based on the mini also. And then, but I sent something to Blake to give it to you guys. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. Oh, and there we go. We got our boy Curtis in here. What's going on, Curtis?
What's going on?
Hello. Let me highlight you. What's going on, dude? How's everything going, man?
Going pretty good. You?
Very good. I finished watching Space King 5. I have a reaction video coming out. We're just going over, and I'll go back. That's perfect timing, because I'll highlight. I made some more figures into JOYTOY scale. So really quickly, I want to jump back over to here and show you kind of what I've been looking at. Let me bring this. We only have 3 tonight. There we go. All right. So let's go first to the miniatures so you can get an idea of what we're talking about. So this is the Execution Squad. These are essentially crowd control for the like hive worlds, right? They go in, they're also looking for really bad dudes within the populace. So that's what their duty within Warhammer is. They're also officers and kind of like police officers in a way for the different cities, and they're special agents of the Inquisition, essentially. So that's what we're looking at here. So
they're not the BDSM squad?
No, they look like it.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
In some instances, this is the miniatures. Here we go. There's a closer up look. So this gives you an idea of when I quickly go through the JOYTOY versions of these figures. Jacobeans, these would make a great counter to a Tyranid refresh with Gene Sealers or maybe Chaos Cultists. I think so too. I think that would actually be really cool. I think this would be an awesome pickup for JOYTOY, especially if we get more along the line. So, all right, so we're going to go to the first one. You've seen this. This is the cover of ToyHammer After Dark tonight. This is the entire squad of all the miniatures that I created. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of black leather and chains.
So this is here's the
yeah.
GIMP one, right? So he's carrying, these are handcuffs. Okay, so we got handcuffs and a shock stick. What's up, Twizzler? What's going on, dude? From before, yes, Greyfax is goated. Absolutely awesome miniature. So this is our GIMP guys. Got handcuffs, shock stick. What's your impression of him? Would this be something, first of all, would you be interested in these type of figures? Or this is something you'd have to maybe see in the future, maybe have some lore thrown at you as well to kind of get you connected?
So I'm not big into 1/18th scale, just overall.
Sure.
So in order for it to be something that I collect, it has to be something that's armored up, big, bulky, like these things I just don't think make the cut for me.
Sure, sure.
That's just because of the scale size of it. So
that is completely fine. What do you think about the paint on these if we were to get these?
Oh, I mean, this looks fantastic as far as paint apps go. Yeah, I mean, this would be great.
So this is our castigator, right? He's appropriately named castigator with our shock stick and our handcuffs. And then this would be our medic of the group. This is he's carrying a satchel or a briefcase with medical supplies for the team.
Oh, okay.
He's also got a shock stick. If you also see on a lot of on these figures, they look very similar to Judge Dredd, right?
Yeah.
A lot of Judge Dredd drives, because what happened was Dan Abernathy, the main lore guy who writes the books, wrote Judge Dredd before he came over and did this. So he brought this design, essentially, he spoke this into existence. So that's why we're seeing this. Also, the helm and visor look is very much like the Sisters figures that we've gotten, or the Sisters look. So there's our medic, right? That is our Chirurgeon. Next one, this one. What do you think about this one?
I think that's cool.
This is our Cyber Mastiff.
If this was a separate purchase, this might be one that I would pick up.
Yeah, I think
if it wasn't like a companion that was with another figure, I might get this.
Yeah, I think that this would be something that they would essentially have. I don't think maybe they would sell it in a pack, but I think individually, because people would want to get multiples of the Cyber Mastiff.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the way that the sculpt came out, I think it looks really good. So, Wolf, I'd get Greyfax and a few more of the famous ones, but probably no more than 5 of the Inquisitors. That is completely fine. I think that with this many, we have a choice. Maybe JOYTOY wouldn't come out with that many. They generally pick and choose. We probably get 6, but I think Cyber Mastiff would make the cut. What do you think, Curtis?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like I said, I'm not a big fan of this scale. But I would buy this in a heartbeat.
Absolutely, absolutely. What's up, Freaks and Figures? Thanks for joining us, dude. All right, so that's our Cyber Mastiff. This is our BD's gunner with grenade launcher, and again, very much the vibes of a Judge Dredd, right? And I would envision that he could put in different rounds as a grenade launcher for crowd control, smoke rounds, shock rounds, etc., etc. So I think this would be pretty cool. This is our BD's heavy gunner, or gunner with heavy stubber, a box mag on the front. I'm sure you could do either like rubber balls for crowd control, or if you got some really bad cultists, again, just throw in some bolter rounds and do some damage. This
I
one,
love that the red on those last two. On the gun, like
on the
red
guns,
paint apps look great.
yeah. This one right here, Carlos. You said you really like this one, right?
Mhm. I know which one is Curtis' favorite one.
Oh,
Which one is Curtis's favorite one so far?
Go back. Go
Cyber
back.
Mastiff?
Go back. Go back. That one.
nope.
The Gimp outfit.
No, my favorite is the dog so far.
Yeah, the dog looks really cool. Dog looks really cool. James Studio, these would make my wallet empty. I agree. Go ahead, Carlos.
The Pulp Fiction one.
The Pulp Fiction one. I think this
We're
is
pretty freaking far from okay.
I think the Cyber Mastiff is the standout one in this entire set. Freaks Figure Space King 5 was awesome. Have you seen Kickstarter yet? Funding goal 500K, 25 days left to go. Last I looked, they were over 1.2 million. Yeah, I actually just finished watching Space King 5. I have a reaction video that's going to go out after this video because I just finished making it, but it was supposed to come out yesterday. It's awesome. I don't know if you guys have seen or are into Space King. Curtis, you gotta see at least one of the episodes. Space King is amazing. It's essentially like a parody world of very loosely based on Warhammer. So
Okay.
they've come out with 5 episodes so far.
I've seen some episodes.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely awesome.
I think with this one, real quick on this Mastiff, if they were to include like 1 or 2 extra heads, and some different attachments for it, I could see people buying just a bunch of these just to army build this out, like to have a squad of these guys. Now, if it just came like this and there was nothing extra, I think it kind of limits the potential to 100%. Build more of them. But if you just throw in a couple little extra pieces, I think Curtis,
I'm gonna give you the nickname of the Oracle because the reason why is in Darktide, you get a dog, you get to play the Arbites, and that's kind of why I made these. When you have the dog in that game for different outfits, you get like different transmogs you could buy. You can get different transmogs for your dog, so you get one that's like more half dog and like kind of like grossly looked chopped up as like mechanical parts with a dog. So there's tons of different options that you can go with this, especially in Darktide. So I think that would be awesome. And then we get Double Dillward. What's going on, dude? What's going on, mister? And then we got Freaks and Figures. He's saying, I'd get the Mastiff for sure. So if there was different bucks or different like body parts that you can swap out in pieces, would you get multiples of the Mastiff, Curtis?
For sure.
What about you, Carlos? I think so too. So that is the Mastiff. Again, we looked at the heavy gunner or gunner with the grenade launcher. We also looked at the gunner with the heavy stubber. And then this one, Curtis, before I go to tell you what this is, looking at this weapon, what do you think this is?
It looks like some sort of flamethrower or something.
That's what Carlos said. Very close. This is a Weber. This shoots electrified nets at the target. Because sometimes they're not trying to totally kill their targets. They're going to capture them sometimes. So that's what this is. This is a Weber.
And then they stick the GIMP on them.
Yes, then they stick the GIMP on him with his shock stick. And I'm not sure where he's sticking that thing. But all right, there is our Weber. All right, next one. This will go along with the Mastiff. This is our leash master. So he would come with a leash. Maybe some, with him, he could come with those extra dog parts, right? So he could come with, because he doesn't come with a lot of accessories, you can add the extra dog parts in there. You can have a couple different dog parts that come with him. So you get him with the Mastiff, and you feel like you're getting 2 figures to go with them. So.
Or maybe if the first guy that looks like Pulp Fiction identify himself as a Mustang, he can actually get him.
That is true as well. That is true as well. Crom316, Curtis, you want to say hello to your boy who's an Ultramarine fan?
How you doing, sir? Yeah, I don't like that aspect, but
Mark, what do you think? What do you think about our Exaction squad here tonight? So this guy is the Malcatator. So this guy has a essentially like a Vox system. Well, not Vox system, I'm sorry. He has essentially like the radar system in his hand. So he sees when the entire group is moving forward, lots of buildings and closures, but he can pick out signatures of particular people and targets. So that's what he is doing. I believe he also has a needle gun. What do you think about this one, Curtis?
It's interesting. I don't think this one would be for me. I do love that. What is that? A gun in the other hand?
That's a needler gun. Yes.
Yeah, I like that. But that's about the only thing on this I like.
All right, so that is our Malcatator. Again, this is another one. This is our Marksman. Again, another one. This one has a drum mag in the bolter rifle, different types of ammunition you could use. So that one is there as well. This one here. Well, I want you to take a look at this one. This is the leader of the group, right? So think of this as they're a squad and they're moving through a city block. This guy, this piece right here, this is a floating, essentially like a loudspeaker system. So as he's talking into it, yep, and he's giving directions for the people. He also comes with a double barrel bolter. So what do you think about this one?
If you take that speaker off of it, this is the one that feels most Judge Dredd like.
Oh,
like
okay, cool.
This is like super Judge Dredd, but
you need to put like a stand for that speaker.
Yeah, correct. Correct. We have a nice clear JOYTOY stand with that one. So that is.
But it's very cool. But I'm totally. If you would have never said anything about Judge Dredd and you pulled this up, I would have been like, oh, Judge Dredd.
That's what I figured too. All right, this one next
as well there.
What's up?
You can put some music.
Oh yeah, yes you can. Yes you can. So this is our next one. This guy he's the part of the group. He has all of the main targets. So essentially that's like a data pad that he's rocking. So he has a data pad. Both sides would shoot out. We'd have a green text area on the front. Maybe have a wanted with a picture of a target on there. And he also has a bolter pistol. So what do you think about this one?
I like the data pad. I would buy just a bunch of accessories like that. Like if they just had a pack of accessories would be awesome.
No, I think that would be awesome. There's a lot of different options that you could do with this. And to answer Mark, no, they do not come in ultramarine blue. Those are highlights. That's not blue.
Yeah.
This one is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is the Subductor. Now I play Dark Tide. You can play a dude with a shield and a shock mace, and I love this. What do you think about this one, Curtis?
Very cool looking. Love the shield. Love the mace.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Here's another one of our army builders. So this is a Vigilant. He has a bolter on him as well. This one looks pretty good. And then this is our Vox caster. So this is our communications guy. So he has our communication system. He also has a bolter that he's equipped with as well. So those two, what do you think about those two, Curtis?
Yeah, I like the communications one.
This looks pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then that is it. That is all the minis. And so there were more JOYTOY figures that I made because they came out with these back in 2013. This is the updated one that they came out with. They cut some of the miniatures back. But this is what the miniatures look like to give you an idea, Curtis. So this is what... Do you think these are pretty fair transitions from a miniature to a JOYTOY that I did? What do you think?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think that this came actually pretty good. Joggerbees, they do come in red and Dark Tide. Bloody red. Diamond Gambino, what's going on, DG? DG, I want your feedback and let me know what you think about these, the Exodar squad of the RBDs. So, all right. So again, this is this pitch. So the other thing is this is another thing I'm working on. This is the Imperial Agents. This is Inquisitor Greyfax. Huge from a lore perspective. These are Inquisitors. It looks like a witch hunter. Love the way this looks. What is your first? I'm gonna do all the Inquisitors. This is the first picture. I just want to give a teaser. What do you think about this?
I would buy this to give to my wife. I think she would love this. Like she's all about like steampunk stuff, and yeah, I think she would eat this up.
Yeah. And again, I think that this would be a great figure. I think they're definitely going to be doing the Inquisitors in the future. I think this
on the hat.
Yeah, I know, dude. Looks awesome, right? Very cool. And then also her bolter crossbow, which is interesting, there's two drum mags on the bottom of there. So
I like that.
Love that Inquisitor Freaks and Figures. Vox is not working on here, so I got it working on my live streams. We're going to implement it on ToyHammer After Dark in the future. You guys will hear about that. So DG, how you feeling? Yeah, that's right, DG. Did you get you have a date? DG broke his leg, still has not gotten surgery on it. He's been waiting for them to schedule it, so hopefully they get it done, DG, soon. I'm sending you love, bro. The Vox doesn't work yet, guys. Great Facts, I know we have that message that's going up. Great Facts would be great as the JT released Tempest Scions, our Kappa Eagles, which are actually her retinue and lore. Oh, very cool. All right, so overall, Carlos and Curtis, what do you think about my interpretations of JOYTOY to miniatures to JOYTOY? What do you think, Curtis?
You killed it. Great job.
Oh, awesome. Very cool. Carlos, what do you think?
Rock on.
Would you be happy if we got interpretations of these into JOYTOY?
I will not be that empty.
Empty is the word, Curtis. Empty is the word.
You know what the best part about these was?
What's that?
There wasn't a cult symbol in any of them. Yeah.
No Ultramarines, believe. That's going to be a theme, boys, with the shit that I'm making. There's going to be almost... Well, no, I'm saying right now, there's going to be no Ultramarines. We got enough Ultramarines. Celestial Wolf, Wraith secretly works for JOYTOY, showing off what they're going to release a few years from now when we all have forgotten what he showed. LOL. We'll see.
Marketing research from Wraith.
I really hope that's essentially what our figures look like that we get from JOYTOY.
For them.
All right, so that is the JOYTOY section of what future hopeful figures are that we are going to get. So we're going to jump into our next section. Are you guys ready to go?
Let's do it.
Too bad. Here we go. All right, so we're going to look at all of our custom pieces tonight, and let me jump in over here.
It's a nice shirt, Carlos.
Oh, thank you. This new company called From the Realm.
Yeah.
It's a new Kickstarter. They're going to launch the Kickstarter on the 15th September.
Oh,
it's
nice.
One of the coolest new toy lines ever, made by this guy called JP and Carlos Espino.
Oh, I think I know both of those guys. They're pretty cool. Yeah.
Very cool. How did you guys start the Kickstarter yet, or is it still in the process, Carlos?
September the 15th, we're live.
Oh, that's
through
awesome.
Halloween, right?
Yep, through Halloween.
Very cool. All right, so we're gonna look at our custom pieces, giving you guys a heads up. Nothing new. We'll quickly show them. Big thing is just our Conrad Kurz helms. Carlos, have you put an order in yet for your Kurz helm?
Oh, no, because remember, I always actually those helmets, they don't have the figure yet. I like to see the helmet on the figure.
Yeah,
I agree. I think I'm gonna order my Conrad Kurz helm probably after this show. Put a couple extra orders in as well. So, Freaks and Figures from the Realm is going to be wicked. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys got. Jocko talking a lot of synths right now. Lot of everything is a Tzitz plot. Hey, maybe it is. You never know. The Emperor's my witness. I only speak truth, kindred. All right, so nothing new from that perspective. Again, I got to put an order in for my Conrad Kurz helm. You didn't get Conrad Kurz, right, Curtis?
No.
All right.
I was at my my local hobby shop this week, and I got like this close to buying the Armageddon box.
Oh, really?
I was like this close, and I was like, man, that's a path that I don't know that I can afford to go down right now.
Oh my god, dude! Now I know what to get you with. I'm gonna. You know what? Actually, Curtis, when I see you at Legion's
I want orcs so bad, and we're not getting them for JOYTOY that I was like, oh man,
what comes with? Hold on. What do I have? I'll figure something out for you, Curtis. Because I got remember I was telling you about a month ago. I wanted to get a figure from JOYTOY. I showed you that figure, and I wanted to turn him into an agent. I bought him. So now I want to give him to you at Legion's Con and have you transform him into something. So,
very cool.
All right, so this is, again, nothing new. Head sculpt from Boutique Gilliman. We looked at this last week. Again, Toyverse, nothing new that I can see. Toyverse has some amazing pieces as well. And then I looked before, especially because I've been doing the live streams and adding the Forge Night cloaks and everything onto it. Nothing. Forge Night's website's not back up yet, guys. It's going to be up in the future. I talked to Max Bird. They just got to get their stuff fixed. So, and then jumping over to Throne of Terror. Look really quickly. Oh, what? Actually, hold on a second.
Yeah, what's that? What's the red one there?
This. Oh my God!
The banner.
What is that?
Yeah.
So this is Conrad Curse. So this if you remember, this is the same custom that our boy Failing Upwards is going to be coming on the show with.
Look at that.
I know. That's the Conrad Curse of 40K. This is the exact model that Failing Upwards is going to be coming on. So, Thor Terror is going off of all their new stuff. Yes. And by the way, guys, just ignore this. I got to get this turned off after the stream. What's up, Joey Doll? What's going on, dude? Dude, you missed. Just check out the replay. I went through all of the Exodar figures for JOYTOY, which I created from the miniatures. So, again, that looks awesome. But I want to take a look at this. I did not notice this. Carlos, I'm sure you noticed this. Hold on.
Go back.
Dude, this is... Dude, what the hell? What?
But those are minis. Right?
It's a 10... Yeah, it's a 10-inch hand-painted studio masterpiece. Yeah, this is a miniature. This is not a JOYTOY figure.
Be right back.
That's not feet, right? That's 10 inches. Right?
No.
Yeah, that's inches. So this has got to be there. Looks like they're doing some hand-painted miniatures. This is a 13-inch. So this would be a JOYTOY scale. Wow. Jesus Christ. Wow. That would be crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Go back.
Wow. Yeah, this is another JOYTOY. This would be JOYTOY scale as well. This is our is it a Redemptor Dreadnought? Is it a Redemptor? Right? This would be a Redemptor Dreadnought. God damn, that looks crazy.
That's a JOYTOY? No, that's a
Studio Masterpiece. I don't know.
Go back. Go down. No, go down on the description.
Yeah, it is. Custom Black Templars Relic Dreadnought base body. Made to order. This is 100% has to be a figure. There's no way they're charging $459 for the miniature. Plus the miniature doesn't articulate like this. So the hand, you couldn't put the sword like that.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, this God damn, dude. Jesus. God, I hope I do not see a Raven Guard one here. And then this one looks crazy. This is Legion of the Damned, or Damned of the Flaming Champion. Dude, this is crazy looking. Insane. Thanks, Joey. That's cool, though. Yeah, I agree. It took 1 year for JT to release the 10th edition figures, so maybe Orcs 2027? I hope so. I already gave them kind of an idea of what to do, so hopefully they do it. Did they just mod the Contemptor with some LEDs? I think so, but the other one looks crazy, dude. Wraith is dying a bit seeing that Ultramarine Dreadnought. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Sean McLaughlin, for that price, I'd rather get the full-size one. I think these are full-size ones. I think so. The Legion of the Damned is sick. I know. This is Throne of Terra. So Terra, just like Terra, the planet, homeworld of Earth in 40K. So Throne of Terra. So that looks crazy. This is... Dude, I don't know if this can't be a JOYTOY.
No, that's not.
Maybe it is. It's 520. I don't know. I don't know. Well, actually, let me look. Let me look.
How much is it?
Hold on. Standing at 11.8 inches. No, it's not.
No,
it can't be. No, this has got to be a mini. There's no way that would be a JOYTOY. Yeah, none of these. This one is this is pretty cool. This is a Night Lord Executioner.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Now, we're going to have some people at Legions Con who've gotten figures from Throne of Terror to get some additional feedback on this stuff. I'm not even going to look at the Ultramarines. Sorry, Mark. No Ultramarines here. We're not looking. Ermagada, Psy Titan. I know, tell me about it. Legion of the Damned will make our wallets empty. That's why I'm not looking at that. Yes, that is sick. I agree. All right, that's Throne of Terror stuff. I'm not looking at here anymore because I'm trying to save money. We're going to get a new house soon, so we're not looking at Throne of Terror anymore. One thing I want to highlight is I got my Raven Guard necklace from StarForged on. I'll do a full review on this one. And then also on the review I'm putting up, I have some chapter seals, which is going to go up. I finished the review. It'll be up next week. And then in that review, once it goes up, we're going to be giving away this live on ToyHammer After Dark. After the review goes, you'll get the message on what ToyHammer After Dark. I'll be giving this away from StarForged directly to you guys. So we'll do another poll or a contest on ToyHammer After Dark, and you can win this from StarForged. So again, guys, use the affiliate links. What are you gonna say, Carlos? Oh, he's tricking. He's tricking. Use the affiliate links, guys. That is the biggest way to show these companies that you actually watch the show and buy from us based upon what we're saying to you guys, and then we can get some free stuff and discounts to give out to you guys. StarForged, we get the 8% all the time discount. Nobody really has that except for Thad and wraithmace. So anything you buy from StarForged, you get 8% off, as well as the affiliate link. And then we get also David Toys. You get 12% off on not pre-purchase stuff, so stuff that's coming out in the future, as well as we have affiliate link there and LTK of Cool Toys Club and custom parts from WAAAGH Toys. You get the affiliate link also there. So pretty cool. All right, so I want to jump in to our next section, and that is going to be, that's our community tab, boys. So we're going to look, let me refresh this really quick. Let me see what the community has posted, what you guys are talking about. And I got something from Failing Upwards I want to highlight also tonight. So last week was what? I think the 24th. So from the 24th on, we can go to, oh, what? Actually, let me do this. Hold on. There, I had it. There we go. All right. So going here, this one is going to be Jerry Dahl. We saw that one before. This one is, I
think some of the stuff from the 24th, and the last one you showed was mine. So everything after that.
Oh, was it? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
So that one should be the first one. Yep.
So let's look at Joey Dahl's first one. Hold on. Let me hit this. I hate when this. Yep. Let's apply this. Make sure. All right. So Joey Dahl, thank you for correcting me. I appreciate that. All right. So this one we're going to look at. This is from Joey Dahl, and this is his work in progress. Ooh, what do we got here? This is an Ultramarine, Joey. What are you doing to me, bro? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So this looks like, oh, this is a custom helm. Very cool. Let me go back to the picture, see what else we got. Work in progress. Need to prime and paint his banner when I have the chance. He's looking cool. All right, so we don't have our resident Ultramarine fan on tonight, so I'm going to give that duty over to Carlos. Carlos, what do you think about this one?
It looks really cool.
Ooh, Joey Dahl, it's a Kata Sakuras. Ooh, all right, so there we go. So this looks cool.
Finish, man.
Yeah. Once you get that finished, Joey, let me see that, especially. Put it up here.
Yeah, well, watch out with those burners on the back.
Correct. Oh, yeah, that's right. Don't want to burn our figure. Nice eye. What do you think about this one, Curtis?
Yeah, very cool looking. I can't wait to see when it's done.
Yeah, the banners. Even though you lost some points for being an Ultramarine, but that is okay, Joey. You are welcome here as an Ultramarine fan. All right, next one is going to be, hold on. Why does this do this to me? Oh, let me go back to here. All right, here we go. All right, next one is going to be from Andy the Collector. Andy, what do you got for us?
Space Wolves.
Is this, let's see, what is he talking about here?
What is that?
Hold on.
I think it's a sale, yeah, from...
Oh, that's right. The Ultramarine Gravis Armor, $37.99. I think there's a version 3 figure, too.
That's an old one.
Yeah, that is... I think when we were talking about, I think you were showing the chainsword. This is a really long... This is almost like an Eviscerator chainsword. Although it doesn't have the chain on the back of the chainsword or the blade articulating or circulating through the back of it. So
chainswords are banned in the wraithmace house. So
I can't give those out yet. They'll kill each other. They'll kill each other with them. I'm telling you. Telling you. So thank you for that show. I think you when we were talking about last week about the chain swords. Yeah. And then Joey Dahl's got some more stuff. This is gonna be more ultramarine stuff, Joey. This is more. This is a K-Do though. This is okay. This is from last week that I was talking about in the live. Here's my custom Malium K-Do. The wings are just Lego pieces painted. That's right. We looked at this, but I want to highlight this because we got an official date for Bolt Gun 2, which is cool for me because I'm going to be live streaming the entire game of that. Bolt Gun 2 is awesome. So very cool custom. We saw this last week, so thank you, Joey. All right, next one is going to be this BGB 1983. Let's see what we got here. Finally, some spare time to finish the suppressor. Ooh. Let's see. Let's bring this open. See what we got here. Oh, so he's finishing up his custom figures. Very cool. That is huge. Jesus Christ. Is that for a? Is that for a? I'm guessing that's a Terminator, right?
That's a Terminator. Yeah.
I was thinking. That was the captain I was looking at. Ah, okay, Andy. Price is good on it too. I couldn't remember what I posted till you brought it up. Yeah, it was for the chainsword. It was for the chainsword. So very cool. So thank you, BGB. I love seeing these updates on your guys' custom. So, all right, and here we go. This is from Sangwick. Of course, this is going to be. Oh, actually, this is the Valdor one. That's right. This looks awesome. So this is He was asking. I think we saw this one last week. Let me go back to here. Picked up my only sister. That's right. You only picked up the Sister Silence. You were thinking of picking up for Valdor the custom helm and his weapon, the Apollyon, the upgraded Apollyon spear. I think if you go to any of my live streams or the review on Valdor where I added his helm and his cloth goods from Forge Knight, I also add that updated Apollyon spear for him. It looks absolutely amazing. If you have Valdor and you're looking for an upgrade, I would highly, highly recommend that. Again, that's from WAAAGH Toys. So, all right, next one is going to be another BGB 1983. This is a continuation of the custom. So this is a couple of DIY nice assault helms. Very cool. He's got the light. That's right. He repainted the lighted helm onto these. These are the newer. These were the newer intercessors. So very cool. And then we get this is with the jump pack. Very cool. Carlos, do you put any of the? Do you have any of your JOYTOY figures with the lights in the helm?
No, I don't put the lights.
Ooh, what do you think about that pick?
I have the ones with the light effects, but I never put the batteries.
Okay. Oh, we've got a couple of the same ones too.
Most of the time when I take the pictures, I always put like the light effect on the eyes. Yeah. Yep. These are some bright LEDs that are busting out. You got some brand new batteries in these one, BGB. I know because I mess around with the LEDs and I'm like, man, this is not bright enough. But you got some bright ones on there, buddy. All right, so this is from Failing Upwards, and I recommend you guys go to his YouTube channel and check out his short as well as his long form. He made some music that goes along. He's a huge Night Lord fan, and he got his custom Conrad Curtis coming. When he gets it in, he's going to be on the show, and he's going to highlight him and show him off on ToyHammer After Dark for us. So I appreciate that. So thank you. Again, go to his YouTube channel. He has this up as a short and a long form. Dude, this is over an hour long with the long form song as well as other songs for this. So this is awesome work by you Failing Upwards, and I highly recommend go check out his YouTube channel. So it's very cool, and that is going to be in the future. Thanks, man. I appreciate it so much. No problem, dude. I love seeing you guys go out there and do some amazing stuff as well as being creative with your stuff. All right, so next one's going to be from BGB 1983. This is, we got some collection picks. So, Curtis, what do you think about this one? We don't have...
I like it.
Ooh, and there's got...
I mean, a little bit too much blue, but still.
Correct.
I like the flight stands on that.
Ooh, yeah, I do too.
In the back on the first picture.
I like the Yeah, very cool. Oh, back here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. Those are different.
Yeah,
those are very different. That's very cool. He's got Dante back there as well. Very cool. And then, Carlos, you're going to be happy. We got some Space Wolves representation.
In the world right there.
we got some Salamanders represented as well. And we got my boys on the bottom. We got our Grey Knights, who I'm thinking... Oh, you didn't show them! What the heck are you doing to me? Let me go back here a second. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think
What are they doing on the bottom? Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Oh, there you go, Curtis. There you go. These are some of the earlier figures, as well as you got your boy Lamarchi's in there, Carlos. As well, we got some of our Death Company here. We need new Death Company.
Death companies, man.
I hope so.
I'm about to buy some of those new intercessors and make them Death Company.
Oh, that would be cool. That'd be cool. An hour and 45. I appreciate it, dude. I had it on. I played it through. I was going to do multiple plays, but I had to turn it off. I got through one. Got that episode of them riding the camels. Killed me. Yes, for the Commodore did so well. And then from Joey Doll, we need some new Death Company. Do we damn near need some new Death Company? Yeah. Hopefully in the future. Here's another shot of the collection. Oh, very cool. I love seeing your guys' collections and how you guys have them set up. Oh, and Curtis, this one's for you. This is his customizing station. He's got his paints and everything. And then this was from what is that? What is that show? What is this game based on?
From League of Legends. It's
correct. Arcane, that's right. Yeah. Are they coming out with another episode? I remember they came out, or another season rather. They came out with the first.
I think it's done, but I could be wrong.
Interesting. Okay. By the way, are you a fan yet of Lanterns, Curtis?
So here's the thing, I like it as a show. Like if I don't like it as a Green Lantern representation.
Fair enough.
If that makes sense, it's like a good buddy cop show, but I don't feel like it represents the Lantern Corps the way that I would want it to.
Yeah, I agree with that one. All good, man. It's really long, but it's very good. If I do say more myself, I listen to it while playing Space Marine 2, or people if they're painting. That's a very good way to do that as well. Here's his Horus figure. That helm I don't have. What do you think about that one, Carlos?
Let me see. Can you make a close up on that?
Oh, sure. Let me bring it in closer. Let me see if I can open it. Let's do this one. No, that's one. There we go. How's that?
Oh, it looks nice. Man, he's the first person that I've seen that used the actual stands for the...
I know. I can tell you that area, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, but BGB, but I think that's very slippery. It's a very slippery type of wood, especially with the finish on there. So he is making sure his bros don't fall. So that is very cool. We got in the back.
Cool. The helmet looks cool.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Let's see, next one. Oh, these are some of his customs too. Very cool. That's, oh man, I love this custom.
That's really cool.
The heavy, I love this one. This was a part from Toyverse he picked up, and we got another custom here, and this is Medusa Legion. That's awesome. We got some blood on there. Awesome job, BGB. And then final one. Oh, this is the full shot. Let's get him in here. Oh yeah, this is all his customs that he's been doing. Awesome job, dude. I do not have the ability to do that, so I love seeing you guys do these things. Lamarchi's is currently my favorite JOYTOY figure. Love my Battle Sisters, but that guy is such a shelf presence and really fun to mess with. So, Carlos, you're going to agree with Freaks and Figures.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Even, I mean, we have so many awesome action figures in JOYTOY, including the Primarchs and everything, but I'm going to agree with you. Out of every single figure I have in my collection, my favorite one is Lamarchi's.
Yeah, I agree. I think Lamarchi's is a great sculpt. I love the highlighting on that figure, the matte black. I think they did an absolutely awesome job with that. So, let's see. Failing up was my favorite is still your Thousand Sun one. He does some unbelievable work. Joe Dahl, I think that they will get around to some new Xenos. Yeah, hopefully we get some more Xenos figures in the future. So, all right, that was from BGB 1983. So thank you, dude, for showing off your customs as well as your collection. All right, next one is going to be Joey Doll. So we got some more from Joey Doll. This is going to be, let's see what we got here. Oh, here's the lion. That's right. We were talking about this on. So this one I want to ask to you, Carlos. Did you get the lion soft goods from Forge Night?
Yes.
You did. Is it hard to get on?
Yes.
Is it? Did you get? You didn't get Magnus's soft goods, right?
Every single of my prime. Remember, guys, I don't know if you remember this. The first time you got me in the show, it was actually because I was the one who put the soft goods on the figures.
Oh shit! So you did get it from Magnus?
Yeah, I mean, Blake started putting the soft goods because of me.
Oh, so all right. So you're a good representation for this. So
I'm the
if
one
you
who put soft goods on every single one. Yeah.
What makes this a pain in the ass to do?
Okay, so the problem with Lionel Johnson is like if you don't want to ruin the plastic,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a problem because he had like this ring on the belt that all the tabard is attached to that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like every single one, and that makes everything more difficult. On top of that, you have, let me see, you need to untap the ones on the chest as well. I mean, it's kind of like a pain. Let me look for the figure.
Sure. Yeah, take your time. All right, so we're gonna show this in the meantime. So yeah, so that is something I'm interested in. I'm gonna get, once the site goes back up, I think I'm gonna pick up Gilliman as well for this. So I think I'll get the soft goods for him. I think that's one of the only ones that I'm missing. So Curtis, so we're talking about soft goods for the Primarchs. I did some live streams this week where I put the soft goods from Forge Night on them, Primarchs. So one of the ones, Joey Doll, this picture of his Lionel Johnson, and Carlos is getting it. So let me see, Carlos.
So yeah, like I'm gonna show you right now. Like, so in order to put the cape on this guy, so you need to actually detach this shield right here.
Oh shit! You have to glue that back on?
Yeah, to put it back on. And then the problem is not that. The problem is like if you want to preserve the actual plastic. So this bell right here with the plates on the side is where this tabard is attached.
Same thing with Magnus.
So, yeah, you need to detach that very, very careful. Like, I mean, it looks fantastic.
Oh my god, the cloak looks great.
But it is a little bit like painful.
Oh, don't show me that, dude. I just finished fighting with Magnus for like 3 hours, and I realized I had to pull off parts that I didn't really want to. But
so
wow, that looks amazing.
Yeah, you need to detach the tail from here and put like it's a little bit. I mean, you can do it. I mean, I did it, and I'm like zero skills. Have zero.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same exact way, dude. Shit, that looks real, dude. From the back, that cloak looks. Curtis, what do you think about that? I really like that cloak. God damn.
But I listen. I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but I think that JOYTOY should be doing this themselves.
Yeah.
So
that's a fair point. That's definitely a fair point.
At least on Primarchs for sure. You know, maybe not for everything.
It makes the figure pop. It moves way better without that. I mean, this figure is like a totally different figure with the soft goods.
I agree. Man, I just looking at that, I'm like, shit. God damn it. Now I do want to pick that one up. So
it's not. This is the most difficult one out of all of them. But again, it's not it's not impossible. You know?
I agree. The Joey Doll agreed. I feel like they should collab with Forge Night or something. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I mean, you know, Carlos knows, like, I'm a huge Four Horsemen guy. And I've been collecting their stuff since it was just like a piece of fabric with a couple holes punched into it, and now it's like wired soft goods and all this and that. And
I know
it makes a huge difference. It is the biggest change that they've made in that line, is going to the wired soft goods, and it really gives it more of a premium feel. And it doesn't add a whole lot in terms of manufacturing cost. So I truly believe that if they started giving folks that, even if it was an extra, $5, like Mythic Legions did it and they didn't raise the price. But even let's say that JOYTOY, let's say they added an extra $5 or even $10, but you got that look, I think people would pay it in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember last year, the Legion Score, when they showed the RPG game, the red guy. Remember the red,
the paladin for the RPG.
Yeah. Yep. So that people were like, "Oh man, I wish he had the soft goods like the black one, right?"
Right.
Like, it's kind of like, I know, because of like what we're doing right now with from the realm, right? Like, to add soft goods to the figures is a little bit more expensive. But at the same time, man, I believe that couple of dollars more makes like a world of a difference. It's insane.
I agree.
Yeah, and like I said, maybe you don't do it on everything, but Primarchs 100% should get that treatment. And kind of what we were looking at last week with like the updated version of the Primarchs where they're charging extra money for it, those 100% should have soft goods. Like, if you're going to charge me an extra $70-$80, you better give me soft goods.
I know, not just paint. Not just paint. And it's not a customizer like Curtis taking a paintbrush to it.
Listen, to JOYTOY, I believe that those soft goods may cost them, because of the production they have, like $1. Maybe,
I know.
Yeah. Maybe $1.
You guys would cry if you see the price in Shanghai when you compare the price to American dollars. If you buy it there, it's literally like 60% or at least 40% cheaper when you buy it there, which is why they have such large collections of the figures over there. So the Sean McLaughlin, soft goods and accessories can bring a figure to another level. I was not a fan of soft goods before I really started seeing from Mythic Legions, and then when I got my first Forge Night one, I was like, oh my god, what is going on?
When you invited me to the show, you were totally against.
I was
the soft goods.
I didn't want to start down that route because I was like, shit, if I get one, I know it's gonna happen. And now I have soft goods for my Nemesis Dread Knights. Okay, I have skirts for my Dread Knights. Okay, they're tabards actually.
I used to 100% say I was against soft goods because my thought of soft goods was like what Mezco does when they're doing spandex suit on a superhero, right?
And that shit,
I don't like that look.
No.
But when it comes to wired soft goods or soft goods, like Mezco does some where they've like the Red Hood is a great example where they do soft goods that are layered with armor. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And I think the JOYTOY Warhammer line, because of the amount of like fabric and armor mixed together, would be perfect to do soft goods with.
Yeah, I agree. And Joey Doll, going back to your picture really quick, I think I'm probably going to get, because now that I have almost all the Primarchs I got to get for Gilliman, I'm going to get for the Lion. Who else? I'm not getting for Angron. I don't think they have for Angron. I am not moving that figure.
I'm not. Honest with you. I don't think you need it for Gilliman. I mean,
really? Okay.
Yeah, I bought the one for Gilliman, and I just put the little tassel that goes on the side
over his shoulder, like from Rome.
I didn't put the cape because I didn't like how it looks, and I didn't put the under layer tabard because I didn't like how it looks.
I get it. All right, so this one's going to be from BGB 1983. First time purposely damaging a helm. Added in a yellow magnet LED 2. Painted the lenses Aberrant Sunset. This is one of my favorite customs I've done. What do you think about this one, Curtis, from a customizer painter's perspective? Oh, are you muted?
Sorry, I always like a really good clean aesthetic. but some battle damage when done right, it can look awesome, and this looks awesome. So great job.
I agree. Great job. So thank you for sharing, BG. I love your custom stuff too. So thank you for sharing it on the show with us. Hopefully, if you're watching this on the replay, you hear some good words. So, all right, this is going to be from Failing Upwards. What do we get here? I'm going to guess this is Night Lords, right? I am. Oh God, you got Sevatar? Shit, did you get Sevatar yet, Carlos?
No, not yet. I'm waiting.
Bro. Oh my God.
I was telling you, I didn't get yet my Salamanders, Terminator, not Savitar, not what else? The Terminator from Night Lords also chipped. Like a bunch of figures that I'm waiting.
Yeah, dude, I gotta look at my shipping. I know that my Raven Guard Contemptor Dreadnought is stuck in customs, I think, right now for like a couple weeks. So I gotta look and see what's going on with that, because that is the last Raven Guard piece that I need, and then I'm gonna do my full review. I'm gonna open up my 30 Raven Guard figures, custom heads, helms, miniatures, everything. Just waiting on that goddamn Contemptor. So to answer Joey Dahl, yeah, Gilliman, it was a Toga thing, right, Carlos? Yep. So, BGB or BG is a fantastic what he does. Yeah, he did. Yep, just a few. All right, so that is Sevatar. Didn't get mine yet, but I can see Failing got his, and he also got the. These are coming too. God damn it, my Terminators are not here. How'd you get them first? They know you're a fan. Is that why?
Must be it.
Did not get mine. You didn't get your Terminators yet either, Carlos, right?
No, sir.
So much for the YouTube thing, boys. We don't get special privileges. All right, so next one. Oh, we got this. That was another Failing Upwards. Let me see. It's gonna be more Night Lord stuff, dude. I can't wait for your custom curves to come. Oh, this one. Look at this. Here you go, Carlos. Here you go. This is some eye candy for you.
Oh,
I love it, man.
Sevatar. Oh, this is a nice close-up of the term. I'm really interested in seeing what these are like in hand, especially because we were poo-pooing on a lot of the effects of these figures. So I want to see what these look like in hand when we get them. So we get all the all the Terminators, and then we get our boy Praetor with the jump pack, as well as the Praetor and the Terminator. I think it's a Contemptor or Tartarus Terminator armor. So very cool. Thank you, Failing. And what else do we get? Let's see over here. Next one will be another BGB. We are very lucky tonight. This is Messy Base Coat Start for another character. Any guesses? Ooh, well, we know it's a Blood Angels. Which Blood Angels could this possibly be? Someone in the chat. Somebody. Andy, you know what this is. Tell us in the chat what this one is so I can look smart. And I could put an answer in the post. You tell me what this is. They are so damn good, like zero complaints for Failing Upwards. He is the Night Lords fan, so his word is law. Custom, scratching chin while eyeing the x-ray of the strange plastic monster in the box from China. Oh, man, you got a bunch of customs
that
going.
That detailed logo that he did on the pauldron there looks really good.
It does, right? And that's so something like that. How hard is that to do with those edgings and stuff like that, Curtis?
It depends on how you do it. Like a lot of times, what I'll do is I'll use like a micro pen and kind of sketch it out first and paint it. But even then, you still got to go back and paint over it. And if you just mess up one spot, then you got to go and fix it, and it's just kind of a back and forth. But this looks really clean. He did a good job.
Yeah, that almost feels like it was like a cutout and he just painted over it. That's if that was freehand, dude, that was absolutely amazing. Andy, you can go to hell. No, I'm not opening up Black Templars tomorrow. I've already highlighted. We're gonna do my first 30K Horse Heresy. We got our Salamanders in. So, Carlos, you said you didn't get these ones yet, right?
Nothing, dude. I have nothing new.
That's
so
crazy.
sad.
Dude, I got these, and I got all my Tepessa Scions, which I got in stock. So we're gonna do not those. We'll do the Salamanders though. So looks like a starting a veteran sergeant. Ooh, well, give me some more info, Andy. Let me know because I want to look smart. What are you saying, Curtis?
I didn't say nothing.
Joey Doll, it's someone from Angels of Death. Ooh, actually, that's a good one. Ooh, it's Kazarin. All right, I'm putting that in the comments so that I look super smart. Let me go back to this one. Hold on. Let me go back. And I think I could put a reply. We're going to do... I'll do all these later, but where's this one? Here we go. I'm going to look. My guess is Kazarin. Oh, he already got it, but I'm going to say I had this first. I'm going to say I got this first. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can delete his comment, and I can take credit for this. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. There we go. I'm saying that too. I'm saying that too officially. So there you go, BGB. I knew it. Sort of. All right, so that is BGB. And the final one is going to be from Danzo. Danzo, what do you got here, bro? Let's see. Oh, you got some chaos here. What do you think about this one, Carlos?
Oh, man. One of my favorites, man. So, like, Deadgar.
Yeah, we got Magnus. We got Thousand Sons, Sons of Horus.
Death Shroud.
Yeah, very cool. We got that's right. We got the Death Guard in there, the Death Shroud Terminators. We got Horus. Very cool picture.
That's
Danzo.
Chaos.
And I like the background as well. Very cool. So thank you, Danzo, for sharing some of your stuff. I love that you guys are putting your pictures here in the collection stuff, and I love shouting your guys' stuff out as well as seeing how creative you guys are doing. So let me do one more check. And then we're going to jump over. Oh, we got one more. Andy the Collector. What'd you post, Andy? Oh, is this the dude? He's looking at, this was the different chapter symbols. I think we figured out which one it was. So it is a sergeant. Okay, cool. Well, thank you, Andy. All right, so we're going to jump into the next section. You guys ready?
Rock on.
All right, Carlos, you're up first, dude. So we're going to look at your Instagram. Let me refresh this. And what would you like to highlight tonight on your Instagram, sir?
Let's go on the Instagram and, let's go down a little bit.
Sure, hold on. So let me get rid of that. Okay.
Right there in the middle.
Right here.
Perfect. Yeah, that was my last shot on the From the Realm prototype. This is the painted prototype from Noah Pratt.
Yep.
It's
Beautiful.
not movable. What I did was I did touch the arm to put it in that position, and I was scared as hell because I don't want to drop that because that's a paint master, so it's really delicate. But yeah, I mean, I was trying to make some movement there on the picture, and that picture was on my patio again. I just add some background. I always put these little branches from my oak tree, in the sand, and it was really dark when I took that picture, but I add some background there,
oh wow.
I mean, the picture came out really, really good, and actually the highlight there is pretty much the figure, right?
Yeah.
And for the people who don't know, again, I'm part of the company. Monolith Studios is me, my brother JP, and Eric Sosa. We have From the Realm is our first Kickstarter. It's gonna go live on the 15th, September 15th. So we're really, really excited. It's gonna be a action figure line, super articulated, based on horror action figures. So that's pretty much what it is. If you can support, go to Kickstarter. Put your email there so you're notified when it goes live.
Very cool.
Let me see what else I have there. Go back. Sure. Today I took that shot, actually, the He-Man and
I saw that.
Yeah, man, I love those figures. Those are the Masters of the Universe minis from Walmart. Those figures are maybe $5 or maybe.
Do they have a Man-at-Arms of that?
Yeah, they have.
Oh, I gotta pick it up.
Wait a second. Let me show you. But now that people watch that.
Sure.
It's right here.
Oh shit. That's it. I gotta pick. I collect all of the Man-at-Arms figures, so I gotta pick him up. I gotta pick him up. Very cool. Yeah,
I got it right in front of me.
I know. God damn it! I gotta pick him up. You got a Walmart?
Those figures are so
$4.99. It's so good. Yeah.
All right, I gotta pick them up.
Really fun, really fun figures, and you know, it's so. Why I took that picture is because I want to show people in the photography community that you can have really simple figures that doesn't need to look like a real person or move like a real person to have fun with photography.
Sure.
You know, and that's where I believe in some part of the toy photography community we're being losing that aspect where you actually have fun. I feel people
Sure.
are more worried about the likes and you know, like being the highlight, you know, like than actually having fun with action
Sure.
figures. No matter the figure you have, those are $4 action figures, right?
Yeah.
And I used my Masters of the Universe diorama that I have to put the figures in that position. That I just add those that effect and the smoke machine on the bottom and the lighting. I kind of like use effect for the lighting, but man, you have fun. You can have fun with that.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't need to be like a super articulated figure, super expensive figure, or anything like
There's
that.
like OG head sculpts, everything. That's shit that we remember.
I love them because of that, because they look like the OGs.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
They look
Very
like
cool.
the OGs. So yeah, you can go back and you know what? Go down a little bit. Go down more. Go a little bit more down, please. Right there. Just go up. Just put that hole right there in the middle.
Sure.
So just for people, this is like general information for people. This figure right here is the actually Green Scar, aka World War Hulk, aka World Breaking Hulk. That figure is from 6" Plus. This is a third-party company that was making these figures. To me, this figure is like a strong candidate for best figure of 2026.
Oh, wow.
It's a third party, it's a non-official or licensed action figure, but the quality is like best than that, Hot Toys. That's it. But recently
There's a World War Hulk, right?
Yeah, recently they were announcing this new action figure. It was a Hulk action figure, actually, a Hulk. Man, the best.
Looked great.
The best Hulk I ever seen in my life.
Oh, wow. Is that the one they had to cancel?
Yes. So the figure got canceled because actually Disney in China put a cease and desist on them.
Yep.
So what they did was like they canceled all the pre-orders on the figure and everything. I think they took too much risk on promoting that the way they did, to be honest with you. And it was a lot of eyes on them after this release. And apparently it wasn't even Disney in China who actually did it. It was like some people from other toy companies over China that they were kind of like enemies with them.
Oh.
So they report.
So you got some toy drama here, huh?
Yes. So they reported to
That's messed up.
Disney China, and that's what happened. So now they passed the actual body to this new company who's gonna make a plain body. I think they're gonna pick between 4 different body colors with the new figure.
Wow.
So yeah, so actually go back.
Sure.
I'm gonna show you the figure because I have pictures of the figure right there. Go down. So
and then let me just highlight really quick. Gabcast. Oh my God, still sad for Green Golem. Damn snitches.
Yeah, you're gonna make people even more sad showing it here.
Let's see.
Yeah, but I'm sorry.
Which one am I? Oh God, here we go.
No, go back. That's the one that I have. Go back. Go down. No, go down. Sorry, down. Go slower. Go down.
Right there.
Right there. But I have another picture. Go back. Down. No, go down. Down. We can go more down. It's downloading. Go back. Go down. More.
I'm looking for a Hulk, right?
He posts a lot.
Yeah, it's a Hulk,
You think?
Yeah.
It's a Hulk with a white background.
Instagram's like, dude, why? I can't love this much. This ain't it? No.
They're going to start charging Carlos storage fees.
I'm so
God
sorry,
damn.
I'm
No.
so sorry.
I'm just messing with you, dude.
But I need to show that because it's news, and although I know a lot of people here collect other stuff as well.
Sure.
So I just want to show you guys.
Is that
right,
him?
It's that one, yeah, that one right there.
Yeah.
So,
Oh boy, that's tough.
Curtis.
And it had like 4 different heads with a bunch of different hairstyles. So there was like you could create like, I think it was like 15 different looks for him, like facial looks and stuff.
Go to the side. I think on the side, I have the other pictures with the different looks. No, actually, you may need to go down there. Go down right there. That's the whole.
Yeah.
Just look at that.
That's
God
beautiful.
So yeah, what they did was like, I don't know if you know, Curtis, but what they did was like they sold the body to this new company.
Mm-hmm.
This new company is gonna make like 4 different colors of body with that figure, right? So I think it's gonna be skin color, green, gray, and red.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Apparently, they're not gonna use the same heads. They're gonna do like different heads for the figure, and they're gonna come with some accessories. I don't know if they're gonna divide the accessories in order to make a whole or something like that, like some other companies do. But what 6-inch Plus told me is like they're gonna make sure the figure is gonna be made in the same factory, under the same quality, control quality. So they're gonna be kind of like micromanaging this new company by doing this because it's their body. So they want people to have like their.
That looks crazy, dude.
And is it something where we're still gonna get the original heads, but like as some sort of accessory that's not really part of it? That's
I'm crossing my fingers. That's the thing. I was talking to them like a few nights ago for a while. And
just put like a night helmet on. I'm calling the special green knight.
But they don't want to get in trouble with.
Disney doesn't play games. Yeah. I don't blame them, dude. Do not blame them. This looks insane. I don't even collect the Marvel Legends or Marvel.
You have that figure, Curtis? The scar?
No, I was gonna get this one, but yeah.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I was like this to miss on that pre-order. And out of the blue, a friend told me like, hey, you know what? If you don't want the figure down the road, you can sell it to me. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to pre-order the figure. Bro, that figure is out of this world.
God damn.
Out of this world. Yeah. If you're a whole fan.
Wow. From Sean McLaughlin, the accessories are awesome. I heard they're just going to tweak it and put it back out. We'll see.
Yeah, that's let's see. Everybody, the community, I never seen like news like this in the this is like the news for 2026 so far to me.
Wow.
But here's the question. Why can't another why can't Marvel do this? Why can't we get a Marvel Legend like this? Why can't we get a Mezco that looks this good? Like why can't the official licensed company put something out that looks this good?
Okay, and this is the answer, right? For let's say Hasbro, right? Hasbro, I believe, and as far as I understand, a Marvel Legends may cost them like around like $3, and they sell it for $30. So a figure like this may cost them, let's say the most, let's say $15. They can sell that figure for $120 easily and make all the money in the world, but they just don't want. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. Like, these companies that do have to do this, like cease and desist and stuff, like they should be asking themselves, like, why do people feel like they need to go to these other companies?
Third parties, yeah.
Why are they going to the third parties and paying way more money than they pay for our figures?
Yeah.
Like, why not just up our game and give the people what, like, if you're Marvel and you see this, like, why not just give the people what they want? And then you won't have these other companies doing this.
That's the problem. The problem is, like, I think they are so, and this is coming from, I don't want to mention names, but I was in San Diego talking to one guy that was a former Hasbro employee, and he was telling me that in listen, Curtis, every single meeting he had with these shareholders and the board and stuff like that, he was always telling them, hey, listen, if you're gonna charge $5 more for Marvel Legends or G.I. Joe Classified, at least add a pair of hands.
Yeah.
And they don't care.
Dude, I have a bin of JOYTOY hands, dude. I have a bin.
They don't care. They don't care. He said they're all for the money. They don't give a damn for any, not even for the employees. And you try to fight for the actual fans.
Yeah.
Get ready, because they're gonna fire you.
Here's a good comment from Failing Upwards, and I'll ask Curtis and you guys this. Curtis, I'll ask you this first. There's no third-party JOYTOY ripoffs. Coincidence?
No, I mean, when you've got a company that's actually doing good quality stuff, then you don't need to do that, you know? And it shows, like, you know, if I'm one of these companies, right, and I see, like, okay, like, let's say that I'm, like, even Mafex, right? Like, if you see a mess toy come in and put out a Spider-Man for $30, right? That's amazing. Like, the reason people are doing that is because they're putting out great quality stuff at a reasonable price. So why am I going to pay $115 for yours when I can get this other one for 30 something that's better than what you're doing?
Yeah.
You know? And I think we're just going to see more and more of this. And it's, you know, I hate to say it, but as soon as they shut one company down, another company opens up in its place with a different name.
Curtis,
oh, yeah.
You see this?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
God damn. Look at the wetness on the tongue.
And you can get those things for like $30 on AliExpress.
God damn.
Yeah. Full of accessories, like 4 different heads.
How's the plastic feel?
Insanely good. Insanely good. Heavy, beautiful. Bro.
And the posability on them is great. Like that one, I love. I've got that one. That's in my top 10 for the year. Yeah, that Omni-Man's great.
Like, my point is, like, and okay, so I want to listen from. Let's say I respect a lot your opinion, Curtis, because you're being like in like in the community for a while, and not just that, but you know about the quality, you know about paint, you know about customizing, you know about how to present a quality figure and stuff like that. So what's your kind of like final thought on what's going on right now with all these companies, big companies that you know they have the money to make something like this or even better? Like, what's your thought on all this situation?
I think, you know, like I would say, you know, a few years ago, I would look at like what Ace is doing with Ramen Toys, and I'd be like, oh man, that's kind of shady. You know, he shouldn't be doing this, he shouldn't be doing that, this and that. But these bigger companies open up for people to do that because they aren't committed to giving quality product. Yeah. And they're not committed to giving it to you for a good price. And I think that's one of the problems with having publicly held companies, right? Like once you have shareholders to answer to, it's all about profit. It's all about how you can pad, you know, the books,
the numbers. Yeah.
And it's no longer about the consumer. And that's why I think all these indie companies are doing so well. And you're going to these conventions, you don't go to San Diego Comic-Con and see like the big boys lined up. You see the indie companies, because that's where the quality is, and that's where people feel a connection to the people that are owning these companies. they care about making cool toys. And so they connect with their communities, right? And you can tell a difference when somebody makes something. It's the same with movies, right? Like when somebody makes a movie and they care about the property, it's a way better movie than if they're just doing it for a paycheck. Same thing with toys. You know, if the people that are doing it care about what they're doing, it makes it way better.
From Annie the Collector. Hey, Curtis, I keep seeing the Mez Toys Superior Neighbor on AliExpress. I'm so tempted. Is it good?
Oh, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. All the Mez Toy Spider-Mans are fantastic.
Right?
Wow.
You like a lot of Mez Toys, right?
Yeah.
Man, they're so good. I never had one in my hands till I bought this Venom. Oh my God. Now I want them all. It is wild. You know, it is wild. And this is why, like, people like the Four Horsemen, you know, Harbinger Studios, Piro Toys, companies like that, like, you know, like indie toy companies. I mean, like you said, like people are so behind these companies because I think you're getting a quality product out of a company that is small compared to this giant, right? Like, and I feel like you said, like you're getting like what you're paying for.
Yeah,
you know, like with the Marvel Legends, to the point, like, listen, I went this a few days ago to my local Target, right? And I really like those rivals from Marvel Legends. I got the Punch. I really like the look because it's really stylized gaming.
Oh yeah, I get all the Punisher figures, but I know what you're talking about. Yep.
I went and I almost pick up the Venom 2-pack with the little shark guy. Bro, that was 80. Like,
I know. I almost got the Moon Knight, dude. I had the Punisher and the Moon Knight in my hand. I'm like, I don't need the Moon Knight. And the Moon Knight was like $50. I'm like, I'm not getting this.
I couldn't justify myself to buy this little chart accessory that doesn't even move.
No.
Pay like almost $40 for that and $40 for that Venom that doesn't come with accessories.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Alan here from Vine Jungle Figure Factory nailed it, that like small companies are happy to make money, but big companies need to make profit. Like they've got people to answer to, you know? Sorry, you were going to mention this.
No, it's fine.
No, I was going to say, no, it's a good. In Art has been killing it lately. I can't wait to see what else they put out. What is In Art?
In Art they've done some like Batman and stuff. Their stuff is really good. I mean it's more high end. You're talking 120, 130 bucks. But they've been doing some great stuff.
Yeah, so. Picture like a Mayfix figure, but with Hot Toys quality.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Joey Doll, what all have they made for Mez Toys?
So it's actually Mess, like MESS.
Okay.
And they've done a bunch of Spider-Man. They've got that Venom out now, and they've got a few other things. But CT Toys is another one that they do a lot of like Mayfix knockoffs, and their stuff is really good as well. So the one like retail company that I think gets it right now is Blockies. Like Blockies is giving you tons of value for the money. You know, you can get like I picked up this Darth Vader, right? And it's like $15. You get like an hour or so of putting it together, and then you've got like a super articulated figure that's way better than any Black Series that you get for half the price.
Wow. So, and those are in Walmart, man.
This is CT Toys.
Yeah, CT Toys does great stuff.
Wow.
And these are all third-party companies, dude.
Wow. That's crazy. I've gotten a couple of Marvel Legends and looked into some at a couple of points before always taking them back. Yeah. To talk about Blockies, I wanted to show when Blake's on. I got I guess it was the 2026 Transformers, like the smaller version pack, but it has all the Dinobots on it, and I wanted to do it, and I put it together with my son. I love them. They're awesome.
Yeah, Blockies are great. They're
the freaking how do you say this? The freaking chart guy from Blockies is amazing.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
And you know, I know, just to kind of go back to Carlos and the Kickstarter, I think that's why you're seeing so many Kickstarters now. Like, people realize that these folks that are making their dreams come true and are putting out a toy line that they care about, they're doing really cool stuff because they're passionate about it. And that passion comes out when you get those toys. It makes a huge difference just knowing that they care about it. And I think that's why, you know, I'm excited for the From the Realm Kickstarter, and I think it's going to be awesome because you can tell these people care about what they're doing.
That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, Carlos, what else would you like to show, sir?
Jump to Curtis. Like, just, hey, guys, support the Kickstarter. You know, tell your friends, share the Kickstarter page with everybody. Put your email there. I mean, and we can't wait for the 15th to start this race. And just jump in super early. If you want to support the line, go there super early. It doesn't matter, because remember, Kickstarter just charge your car at the end of the campaign, and we're gonna extend that campaign for maybe like around 40 days. So you have time to collect money if you need to.
And then from Joey Dahl, in our is mostly a statue place originally, but then they started doing 1/6 stuff with Dark Knight Joker. Then like a year ago or so, they started doing 1/12 scale figures. Interesting.
Yeah, they were doing some Lord of the Rings stuff too.
Very interesting
stuff.
Yeah. If you scroll down a little bit on here, so if you want to click on that first one in the second row, no, up one.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that one right there.
Oh,
so this is so we've got a thing that we created, a Facebook group called Legionarium Hall of Heroes, and basically what it is it's a way for us to remember people in the toy community that we've lost.
Oh, wow.
And so we've got albums within that group that are set up for folks that have passed away in the community, for people to share, you know, photos of them with their friends, and maybe customs that they did, or any kind of memories that they have with those people. And in addition to that, we're also encouraging folks to do some like tribute figures for these characters, these people. So we had one. There was a lady, Marilyn. Her son Eric had passed away recently. He was a huge Mythic Legions fan, and she had reached out to Four Horsemen Studios to see if they would make a figure for her son. And you know, obviously with everything they've got going on, they really can't just kind of stop what they're doing to do that on a regular basis. But the studio, once again, like we said, they've got a connection with the community, and they reached out to myself and they said, hey, you know, do you think this is something that you and maybe a few others could take on and do something like this? And I said, absolutely. So there's a bunch of folks that I tagged in there that have been part of this project, and we are making a tribute figure for her son. So this was just kind of an update photo here of the parts that we had put together, kind of working on the figure itself. That head is that's not the final head. It's a little bit small. The Dirk from Wolf King Customs, he had designed and printed it, but he printed it for a 2.0 body, and it needed to be a 1.0. So he's going to upsize that. So that's the part that we're still missing, as well as a staff that's going to go with him. But this was kind of an update for that. So really proud of the work that the team is doing around this project to remember these folks. And then if you go out from this one and go over two more, right there, that is just showing. So in the story that she had written for her son, he wears these rings with all these gems on it and stuff. And we don't have a piece like that in the Mythic Legions line. So this is part of the customizing. You got to figure out, you've got a story, but now how do I make this happen? And so I took these hands that we have in the Mythic Legions line, and I sculpted like some rings on the hands, and then made like little indentations on each finger. And then I got these little like gems that my wife had for like doing jewelry type stuff, and just placed them and glued them in each spot. And I think it came out really well. But this is the kind of like creative thing that as a customizer, you've got to try to make something out of something that doesn't exist. Like, we don't have ringed finger hands. How do I make that happen? Right.
Yeah.
And so, this is how we did that. So,
wow. And then failing upwards, that's a good and decent thing to do, Curtis. beautiful idea.
That's
awesome, dude.
As Cornboy says, we try not to suck. So, and then the last thing, if you go up to the top row, I just posted today the first picture there. So this is the Art by Ackerman brushes are making their way across the country. We've got several vendors now carrying these. So we just made a deal with Creative Realms down in Florida. They're going to be hitting up a bunch of conventions representing from the realm, bringing some of those prototypes. They're also going to have the Art by Ackerman brushes. We got Ginger Kid Collectibles in Georgia. We've got Wolf King Customs has been carrying them since the start. Our buddy Steve Mank, Articulated Empire, he's a big JOYTOY guy. He's carrying them. Kevbox Toys down in Texas is carrying them. And as of yesterday, our good buddy Chubsy Wubsy in New Jersey is also going to be carrying them now. So the only thing we're missing is some West Coast representation. So if anybody knows of any place West Coast wise, or even just further west, that does deals with whether it's miniature painting or any kind of customizing, if you've got a hobby shop that you think would benefit by having a good set of brushes, have them reach out to me, and I will see what we can work out.
Wow, awesome, dude. By the way, guys, I didn't say this before. Please like the stream. If you like this content, please like the stream and like and subscribe. All right, cool. That's awesome. That's some really awesome news, Curtis. Anything else that you want to highlight?
I think that's it. I mean, we got, I've mentioned on here before, but we paint live every Sunday. So if ever anybody wants to join us, you can do that. Just let me know and I'll send you the link. If you're going to Legions Con, we do a customizing studio on Friday night at Legions Con, and the idea there is to try to get new people into painting. So if you show up Friday night at 6 p.m., there's 60 seats. It's a max 60 seats, first come, first serve. But if you show up, you will get a head to paint. We will provide paints. We will provide all the painting supplies. And you'll have members of the Four Horsemen Studios there walking around and giving you pointers on how to paint. Wow. It's a really great experience. We also give a bunch of door prizes out. So if you're, like I said, you ever kind of wanted to take that journey, or you falsely say, like Wraith says, I don't have those skills. Bullshit. You just haven't spent time honing those skills. Show up, come to the event. We'll give you a head. We'll give you all your painting supplies. We'll put you at a table. We'll put you with a studio painter, and I'm telling you, you will have a great time. So come spend some time with us at Legions Con.
Vine Jungle Figure Factory are Beastman type heads okay? I know a guy.
Yes, they are. So yeah, that is our good buddy Alan. He actually runs a haunted house. He's big into the haunt industry, and he also has a cryptid museum, which is really cool. And he is a huge fan of Beastman. He loves his Beastman. So he's constantly turning other figures into Beastman, because Beastman is the best according to Alan. So
I'm gonna have to disagree. I think Man at Arms is better, but that's okay. We can agree to disagree. And then from Twizzler19, last year at Legions Con was my first time painting. I still feel to be painting. Oh, it's still new to painting, but it started my customizing journey. It was very fun. Very cool.
We were glad to have you there. So.
Sig Toy Arch, I'm about to weather the new Terminator Armored Imperial Knights. Ooh, very cool. I'd love to see some pictures of that.
He does some awesome stuff. Let me show you something real quick. I got a custom here from Sig, and so here's one Cosmic Legion that he did.
Oh wow!
Put myself over there. There, look at that. Yeah, wow. He does some really cool, like I said, I'm typically do more like clean aesthetic stuff, but he does really great like weathered stuff like this. So,
wow, amazing job, dude! Holy shit!
He's could not
do that myself.
You can.
I can't. By the way, Curtis, I'm gonna put your I've been just busy. I'm gonna put up your blanket in the next day or so you can grab one.
Sweet, you can have my face on you.
Yay! And then, like I said, guys, we're going to do, once we hit episode 100, we're up to 85 right now, we'll have a discount code on the merch. We're going to do an episode from Legion's Con. I don't think it's going to be 100, but we'll be close. As well as, if you guys, again, want to support the channel, best way is through the affiliate links, guys. That is the absolute best way. We got some giveaways coming up, too. So, all right. Anything else, Curtis, that you got going on?
No, just normal stuff on the channel, so check it out.
Sure. Cool. Really quick for me, tomorrow night live unboxing is going to be my 2 salamanders. We'll unbox those. Friday nights are going to be live from the collection room. I got some new mic. I got some new lighting setup, so it looks better. If you've checked on Friday night, it's kind of like what we're doing. During the week, we'll be using the WAAAGH system. Tomorrow night will be the WAAAGH system on. I'm working through that, so we're going to have that more on. And then after this stream, I'm going to go make the thumbnail for my Space King 5 reaction video. So that is an awesome video. I just watched it twice before. Go support Flash Gits on their Kickstarter. They're doing a Kickstarter for a game, a tabletop game of Space King, and so that's the best way to get more episodes of Space King, guys. So but I'm not going to talk about the Space King episode. You guys can see the reaction video to it. So that is it for me, guys. Carlos, for Curtis, for absentee Mr. Blake, who's doing some work, sending you love, brother. I want to say thank you guys to everybody in the chat, and thank you guys for being a part of our Sunday night, and thank you for letting us be a part of yours. All right, guys, for me, for Carlos, for Curtis, and Blake. Later, guys, and have a good week. We'll talk to you next week. Bye, guys.
Later, guys.
Later, guys.
Yeah, change it there. Change it there.